Hi, I'm Haley and welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited because I have a pretty big haul of fall body care items, fragrance from brands like Dove, Tree Hut, Bath and Body Works, plus the new Replica Afternoon Delight fragrance. So I'm super excited to get into all of these. I love fall. It's absolutely my favorite time of year. So if you want to see some fun fall body care goodies, keep on watching. So the first brand I'm going to talk about is Dove. Dove released at least 3 new fall fragrances that are really fun and pretty widely available at the drugstore and places like Walmart. So I decided to pick up a pretty good assortment of what they had on offer. And I have to say, I'm really excited about what I picked up. To start off, I picked up 3 of the body washes. So I picked up Cinnamon Pumpkin Pie, Butter Pecan Crunch, and Apple Cider Caramel. So these are all limited edition and they all come in Dove's classic creamy body wash formula. And I'm gonna talk a little bit about each of the scents. I really love this one, Cinnamon Pumpkin Pie. It's probably my favorite out of the collection. It doesn't smell super strongly like pumpkin. It smells more like a creamy, sweet, vanilla frosting scent with some cinnamon, which I love because I don't always love straight pumpkin scents, but I think this is really fun for the fall. If you really like gourmand body care, I would definitely pick this up, particularly if you love those vanilla frosting scents. So I think this is super fun and I'm excited to get more use on this over the course of the next few months. Then my next favorite scent in the body wash is the Apple Cider Caramel. This smells so good. I absolutely love apple scents for fall, and this one to me smells like apple pie ice cream. It's sweet, it's appley, it's a little bit caramely, and I think if you really like creamy apple scents, you'll really enjoy this. It's not a straight apple like some of the other fall apple scents that come out every year, but it's definitely more on that creamy gourmand side of things, but I really enjoy it. I think it smells so good and I'm also really excited to use this one. Then my least favorite of the body washes is the Pecan Butter Crunch. I just don't love this one as much as the other two. There's nothing wrong with it per se, but I do think it leans a little bit too much in that vein of fake maple syrup scent or fake nut or almond scent like some things from Bath and Body Works tend to have. So it's just not my favorite for that reason. I think it's nice. I will use it unless I become overwhelmed with body washes, in which case I'll find a friend to pass it along to. But I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It just has that really strong essence of maple syrup scent that I don't always love. Next up, I also picked up a deodorant from their limited edition collection, also in Cinnamon Pumpkin Pie. And oh my gosh, I absolutely love this. I love picking up a couple of, seasonal deodorants throughout the year. And I'm so happy that this is the one that I've chosen for fall. It smells just like the Cinnamon Pumpkin Pie body wash, which is to say that delicious creamy vanilla frosting scent with a touch of cinnamon, and I just really love this. It lingers throughout the day in a really nice way, and I think this is just so yummy. If a deodorant can be described as yummy, this one is. I think this is also a great option for people who really like the limited edition holiday scents of deodorants from Native, but prefer a deodorant with aluminum, which this one has. So I personally go back and forth. I use aluminum-free deodorant on some days and regular aluminum deodorant on other days, and I think this is a really good option for days when I know I'm gonna be under more stress or under hot lights, sweating, things like that. So I definitely prefer an aluminum deodorant on those days, and this is a great, fun, and festive option. I also picked up from Dove a product that is new to me, and that is one of their hand soaps, also in cinnamon pumpkin pie, and I really like this one. Like I said, I haven't tried Dove's hand soaps before, but I really enjoy this one, and I will be excited to have it and use it throughout the course of the fall. This one is a little bit more cinnamony and less vanilla frosting-y than the other items in this scent, but I really enjoy it. I didn't have an issue with it. I thought it was a perfectly nice hand soap, and the formula isn't creamy like the body wash. It's more of a typical clear hand soap formula, so I really like this one, and I would definitely be open to trying more of the seasonal Dove hand soaps that they may come out with in the future. And last up from Dove, I picked up 2 body scrubs in the apple cider caramel and cinnamon pumpkin pie scents. I really like both of these. I've talked a lot about how much I like the Dove body scrubs in the past here on my channel. I think they're kind of underrated when compared to like the Tree Hut scrubs, for example, which I will talk about in a little bit right after this. But these are both silica-based scrubs versus sugar scrubs like those from Tree Hut, or ones with salt like some available from some other brands. And I think this is a little more gentle. If you have sensitive skin, I feel like the smaller silica grains are going to be less likely to irritate your skin. And I just really love the scents on both of these. Obviously, I've talked about them both already, but I think they both smell so great, super creamy, delicious, and festive for fall. Like I said, I also picked up some scrubs from Tree Hut. I always look forward to the fall offerings that Tree Hut has every year. This year they have 2 new scents, the Cherry Rave scent and the Pumpkin Pop scent. I only picked them up in the body scrubs just because I wasn't sure if I was going to love them, but they did also have them in other formulas like the body wash. To start off with the Cherry Rave scent, I really like this one. It says dark cherry on the label, and I feel like that's a perfect description of this. To me, it reminds me a lot more of the Tom Ford Lost Cherry type scent, like a sexy, you know, evening cherry versus like a bomb pop candy cherry scent. So I think if you like a Bath and Body Works Sweetheart Cherry or Tom Ford Lost Cherry, I think you'll really like this. I think it smells so good, and I'm excited to use it up. And then we also have Pumpkin Pop. So this one is a lot different from the pumpkin scent that they had in years past. It's not of a pumpkin spice latte or a pumpkin pie scent. It's a lot more of a brighter, true pumpkin scent, and it says on the label that it has apple cider vinegar, and I definitely do smell that in here. It kind of lends that sort of more brightness, and like I was saying, true pumpkin versus a super cinnamony, sweet, gourmand pumpkin scent. But I do like this. I think you really have to actually like the real scent of pumpkin to enjoy this one, but I think it'll be fun to use up over the next few months. And then last up in body care, I picked up the Candy Apple Cauldron line in the body cream and the shower gel from Bath and Body Works, and oh my gosh, I absolutely love this one. So Bath and Body Works has been kind of hit or miss for me with the body care over the course of the last few months, and I really feel like the formulas totally make the difference in how the scent ends up smelling. But I tried both of these in store, and I just really like this. If you love the scent of green apple, Jolly Ranchers, hard candy, anything like that, sour candy, you will really like this one. It smells so good. I think it's so fun for Halloween. I also really love the packaging. I think it's really pretty. I love, as you can tell, I love green, but I love the color of the shower gel here. I think it's so pretty and just really fun for spooky season. So the notes on this are mysterious green apple, simmering sugar, and crystallized bergamot. And I think that is just the perfect description for this. Green apple, definitely. Sugar gives it some sweetness, and the bergamot is kind of lending that scent that I feel like is adding to the sour apple vibe of this. So Jolly Rancher is exactly what I would call this. In fact, when I went into the store, the person working there described it as a green jolly rancher, and I think that is just a perfect way to describe this. So super excited to wear these over the next 2 months or so. I love Halloween, and I think these are just so fun for the spookiest part of the year. Okay, moving on to fragrance. I picked up 3 travel size fragrances from Sephora. 1 is brand new and 2 have been around, but I just wanted to pick them up for this time of year because they both have apple notes, and I just love apple for fall. And the first is Kayali's Eden Juicy Apple. This has been around for a while, so I'm not going to go too deep into it, but it has top notes of red apple, lychee, blackcurrant, and pink grapefruit, with mid notes of wild berries, raspberry bloom, may, rose, and jasmine, and base notes of sugar, musk, vanilla flower, amber, and moss. And I really like this. I've been wearing it quite a bit since the beginning of September. I think it's really sweet and fun. It reminds me a lot of Baccarat Rouge or Cloud, if either of those were just a little bit fruitier. And I feel like the sugar and musk in the base are really giving it that vibe, especially in the scent bubble that this fragrance provides. It really gives that Cloud or Baccarat DNA. And I feel like that kind of makes sense given that I think this came out during the height of Baccarat and Cloud mania. But it smells really good. I like it. I'm not a huge fan of Baccarat, but I feel like this is a twist on that scent profile in a way that I really like, with the inclusion of those fruitier notes. I do get the apple, but to me it's more of a general fruity, sweet perfume with a little bit of musk, and I really enjoy it. Then next up, I also picked up Apple Love by Ellis Brooklyn. This has top notes of red apple, peach, and green mandarin, mid notes of sugar cane, plum blossom, osmanthus, and lily of the valley, with a base notes of Madagascar vanilla, musk, ambroxan, and sandalwood. And I just think this is such a perfect late summer, early fall apple fragrance. It's sweet, it's juicy, it's appley. It's really all I could ask for. It lasts pretty well on the skin for a fruity fragrance, in my opinion, and I just really love this. It's still pretty hot where I live, so I feel like this is just a perfect perfume for when there's still kind of a heat in the air, but you're ready for fall. I think this is perfect. I could see myself buying a full bottle of this after I use this one up, but I'm really loving wearing this so far. And then last up, we have Replica's Afternoon Delight. I was super excited about this because the time and place of this is supposed to be Paris in 1996, I believe. And that's just a vibe that I love. I love Paris, and this was specifically inspired by afternoon tea and madeleines, and I just love, you know, French confectionery, and I just think that's a fun mental image, especially with the association with Proust and the Madeleine and all of that. I think this is just such a fun concept. But I really don't love this, and I don't think that it's a safe blind buy. I feel like this is already super decisive. I've seen some people saying that they love it. I've seen some people saying that they hate it. This fragrance has notes of vanilla, whipped cream, sandalwood, Madeleine, and musk. And to me, it smells a lot like spoiled milk. And so it does have that lactonic quality, but not in a fun, fluffy, creamy, sweet way. It more just smells a little bit sour. And to me, when I first smelled this, it's not in the notes, but I was getting a vibe of that fake almond smell that I don't really like. And I don't know, I just don't love this. I've tried layering it with some sweeter perfumes to kind of sweeten it up and maybe help with the notes that I'm not loving, and that hasn't been super successful so far, so we'll see. I have seen also some people say that this needs time to darken and sweeten up, but I'm of two minds on that. Like, first, I do think that that is a real thing and that is certainly possible, but I also think that perfumes that need to be wearable upon purchase, you shouldn't be like forced to macerate and like age them yourself to like a finer vintage. You should be able to wear them straight out of the box. So we'll see what I think about this. So far, my review is that I do not think this is a safe blind buy. Absolutely try this out in store or get a sample or decant of this somehow if you're interested in trying it. I was really excited to give this a go, but I really feel like a lot of the Replica fragrances are just, you know, hit and miss. I know a lot of them are extremely popular. I personally love By the Fireplace, but you know, some of them are more about the concept than they are about wearability and mass appeal. So like I said, this is a miss for me, but if you're interested in this, definitely try before you buy. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Appreciate it as always. Let me know down in the comments below, what are you excited about for fall fragrance, body care, fun fall activities, things like that. I'd love to hear about your fall plans and all of that good stuff. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.